Sad isn't it? We're gonna wrap that one up, man. That was a great one, but we're gonna get into the bangers now and all of that. Still, you get me? You lot got bangers ready?
Yeah,
I feel like I got a bang around there.
You know what? I'm gonna do quickly. Let's do this review thing. I said I was gonna do it at the front, but at the start. But this week we're not doing it at the start still. But I'm gonna, because this one I didn't even know this was on there. I can't lie, I didn't know it was on the website. But it ain't a review. It's more of a dilemma. That's why I'm doing it now.
Oh,
so
let's set it up then.
Huh?
It's a dilemma.
Yeah.
Let's go, fam. Away from people, you know. Trust me, fam. People need saving, fam. I think it's joke, fam.
People need saving.
Some people rely on.
Where's your cape, Rome? Where's your cape?
Where's your cape, fam?
What's there, fam?
Alright, boom. Let's get in this now. So, this is 5-star. Sorry, this is a bit late. But hey, DMD, firstly, you guys are too much sometimes. Lord, I'm on the train busting up to myself, so definitely keep it up. Thank you. So I want to stay anonymous, but I need some help.
Say that again? Just.
Oh, yeah, there we go.
What?
It's ready. Kai.
I want to stay anonymous.
Yes.
All right,
yes.
cool. Yeah, come on, man. Do a bit, man. Don't know how to pronounce my letters, cuz. Allow it. But anyway, I need some help with my situation, and I don't have male friends to turn to. That's good still. Sound like a good girl. Anyway, I've been with my boyfriend for 4 years now, and this year I found out he'd been cheating on me for about 18 months. The way I found out was his side bitch got my number from his phone and dropped grenades on me, and she was hoping that I would end it with him so she could have him. So he was saying, he's saying he's sorry, but I want him to suffer a little. He wants to make us work, and there are some days I believe we can, but the extent of his cheating is extreme, that I look at him in a completely different way. He's not the man I thought he was. I personally don't believe he can love me whilst doing that. He's changing, and I can see the effort, but for me currently, right now, whatever he does will never be enough. I'm still hurt and mad and confused by it all. But boys, give me your opinions, please. I need some advice from people who don't know me or the situation entirely. Should I stay or should I go? He said he never done this before either. P.S. Side bitch, if you're listening, thank you. Next.
Wow.
Mad. I want to know how you know the side bitch is listening.
So she's asked if she should stay with him.
She don't trust him. Leave.
She don't trust him.
Yeah, but you might as well leave. Because you're always gonna have that.
Yeah, and there's always gonna be an argument brought to you, innit?
Firstly, yeah.
And if you're gonna take him back, I don't think you should be able to bring up that subject again.
She's already taking him back, man. The guy's still there. The bottom line is, just because he's cheated on you, don't mean he don't love you, innit?
Yeah.
Number one. Like, secondly, it's a lot. Like when a guy cheats on a woman, yeah, there's a way to do it, innit? Like he does it. It sounds like he's done it in a respectful manner. That sounds a bit mad, innit? But what I mean by
I get what you're saying. Very respectful.
He's not rubbing it in her face. Like,
yeah.
You know what I mean? Like he's done it in a respectful manner. Personally, when a guy cheats on a girl, I don't think it's as bad as when girls cheat on a guy.
You wanna go
down
this road?
No, and that's
we're going down there still.
Yeah,
what I mean by that is, yeah, like, let's take it back to school days, yeah. Let's say you see a girl that you like, and the girl's asking you, "Oh, how many girlfriends have you had?" You could say 20. Like the more you've had, the more okay.
I don't know. I always say 2.
But you know, like when girls see a guy that is,
that a lot of girls like, they like it.
They're on that.
You understand? Like a guy who's desirable, basically.
Exactly.
I was having this conversation yesterday.
Flip it round. No, the guy is not interested.
Okay, I get.
Not interested, right? Also,
that's a very good way you describe that, because I would have just said something fucked up. That would have been my angle, but that's a great angle. I can't lie.
But also, right, from a female perspective, like, I could be completely wrong in it, but I don't feel like when a girl cheats on a man, you've killed him, innit? Like, especially if he's invested in you. Because not only have you hurt his pride, innit? You've hurt everything that you've built.
Everything.
Whereas I feel like when a man cheats on a woman, I'm not saying it's right, it's not right, but I just don't feel like they hurt as much as guys do. Guys, we don't communicate.
No, I think they do. They definitely hurt as much as us, but they have something.
Big man, there's girls, yeah, out there. Their boyfriends or husbands or fiancés will cheat, yeah, And some of them would just go, just out of spite, they'll be like, no, I'm holding on to him because I don't want the other girl to have him.
Yeah, that's it. They don't
Nonsense.
want. You know what it is?
Like,
no.
There's no
Right.
guy whose girlfriend's cheating and he's going, yeah, I'm holding on to him.
Alright, listen, Stephen. That's not nonsense though, because the biggest thing I clocked, the biggest fear in a woman is losing her man to another woman. That's their biggest fear, fam. And they would never admit it, fam.
But now, okay, look at nowadays, yeah. Why are women accepting cheating now?
Do you know what
Because of social media. So now it's you go.
I was just thinking, like, especially when they're older, I think the whole thing about starting again is just long for them. So sometimes they try to think of a way to like try and make it work. Hence why this girl's still in a situation, even though she can't, stop thinking about what he's been doing. She's probably thinking about the whole process of starting again, being vulnerable to a new guy, telling him all her deepest and darkest secrets, having that foundation again. Probably having to do the whole family introduction again, and it's long when you're older as well.
You know what it is though, yeah? One way or the other, a good 70% of guys in relationships are cheating.
70?
Yeah, man.
I was say 90.
Like, are cheating. That's just the reality.
That's
the question is...
And they're accepting it now. You know why they're more accepting?
That's another thing.
Women are more accepting of it now because I feel like social media and they're highlighting. Like, this is what I'm saying. With shows like Love Island, we're actually seeing how women maneuver in situations and how man them move in situations. And when you see the both sides, they're understanding that, oh cool, like man them, on Twitter girls are like, oh, you lot are trash, very rare. And the man them are understanding like, yo, whatever, my man's in that situation, he feels fucked, but this is how he feels. He has to be, and we know that if we be too honest to you, like that Curtis brother, he was well honest. Like that was a bit too honest.
That wasn't even honest. That was just stupidity, man.
Man said, I don't see a future with you. I don't see. I was
like, but that's honest, though.
That is honest.
Why is it?
I respect that. No, man, respect that.
If man don't see a future,
yeah, what do you want me to say?
You say he should be more considerate of her feelings.
The guy went even further by saying, I can't see me marrying you or having children with you. You don't have to get that deep in it.
So what is he supposed to say?
It's just like for example, you can meet a girl and say to her,
bro,
I want your number, innit? And the girl says, she could tell you, you know what, I'm not feeling
Let me tell you.
End of story.
Let me tell you why.
Nah, brother, look at your clap.
Let me tell you why. No.
What kind of car are you driving? Like, she's being honest.
Yeah, I respect that.
Need for it.
I respect that.
But you'd have to respect it.
You have to respect that. Now, let me tell you why. Let me tell you why she has to respect it, yeah? And he's real for doing that. Because number one, he's already shown her what he's done. And she come back to have the convo. He let her know that I'm not really good. I don't. He said it in a nice way the day before. Like, this is, I feel a certain way and I feel like I'm not going to do it. I'm going to do it again. So he's let her know, I will do this again. So in her mind now, she needs to bust out.
Now.
She come back for the convo because she's like, even though you said this, I still feel like, now he needs to go deep.
She's going to give him a second chance.
That is why he went into that.
That's why he went
into
that.
She was going to give him a second chance still.
No, but you know what it is, yeah? He gassed her up too much at the beginning.
Yeah, but she's naive.
But that's what
but this is what man them do, fam.
When he knew that, I mean, come on, everyone watches.
Yeah, but man them do. I feel like man them, we're good at spitting bars. So what we're saying, I'm not saying that we don't mean everything, but we don't mean everything. So certain time we're gonna be chatting to a girl and like, yo, baby, boom. You get me? We're spitting we're spitting game, innit? And we might be spitting this game to like maybe 5 other gal. But these gal take what you're saying as gospel. So basically, if you tell a gal, I see a future with you, she expects to see that future.
No, but the way she was,
there needs to be a future on this road right now.
Wait, she said, "Oh, he's taking away my future." I'm like, "Is this girl all right?"
Bro, this is what I'm saying. Bro, you're not understanding.
That's what you just said.
That's what I'm saying. So then she's turned around to him and said, "Why did you say all these things to me? Why did you say this?"
Bro,
the
thing is, he gassed her up here. But
he gassed her up still.
I think it's because he knows he could have done that to her. She's mad naive. You get what I'm trying to say? A girl with a bit more sense. No, but hold on.
A girl that puts it,
a girl with a bit more sense would have turned around and would have been like,
yeah, like, are you?
Nah,
are you sure?
She's not naive.
Really?
I think what it was.
But she's never been in a relationship, bro.
But this is what I'm saying. Yeah, I think what it is. She's one of those girls that has low self-confidence. Innit?
Oh, 100%.
Yeah, of course.
So when you're dealing with those kind of girls, you have to be careful. Innit? Like I said to you last time, innit? She can go and jump off a cliff, innit? Because you told her that you loved her. Next minute, nothing's going on. You have to be careful.
Feelings change, man.
Yeah, but he knew from day one that he wasn't feeling her like that.
It looked like he was though, man. The man were happy and you get me, like.
Nah, man. He just wanted to stay in the villa, man.
And then what makes it worse for her is he said all of that, and then it's like, raw, hold on, you liked a black girl. You was about to leave me for a black girl.
That's another topic.
I'm not even on that. And girls look. That's what he was good. He was on the black thing, innit?
Oh, okay.
You need to watch Love Island still. Yeah, you get me? You're missing out still. Yeah, she turfed him. That turfed him was mad.
Mad.
That was a real black girl turfing from the ends. Like he didn't read the messages, the signs from days. Like I'm thinking, bro, how you don't know this guy?
You know what it is, yeah? The girl, yeah, she knew it was coming, innit?
Of course she knew it was
But
coming.
she wanted to hear it.
Yeah, Gala fucked up for
She
that.
just wanted to hear
And
it.
she was like, well, you know, I think you should stay in what you've got.
Yeah, that one, that turf. There.
That turf there, you know.
Yeah.
Astro,
I
you
swear,
know.
even at one point she asked him like, "Are you sure about like what you're saying and that?" And he was
He's
just
like, "Yes."
Yeah, and then that's when she come out with that. I was just like,
Disrespect,
nah, that's all
fam.
mad.
All I'm saying
But-
is, yeah, bottom line, when a guy cheats, yeah, it's not because he's falling in love with somebody else. He's cheating because he's a man.
He just does it, yeah.
That's it.
That's
Like,
what women
there's
need to
nothing
understand.
attached to it. When a
Relative-
woman cheats, yeah, she's
trying to
emotionally
upgrade.
invested. Big man, you can't just like women just don't cheat.
Ooh,
Some
I don't
do,
know,
some
ooh.
do, some
No,
definitely do.
No, I don't think women just cheat like
Women
that,
just
fam.
don't cheat, man. Like I'm telling
I
you,
feel like they're like on you, fam.
women just
You
don't
get it?
cheat.
Nah.
They have to
I can't
be
lie,
Some
I
do,
know
boy.
girl that just cheat and want to delete
Trust.
number and get airport. You get me?
Some girls do cheat, but just like that. They don't
No,
have to be
they
on
cheat.
you like
Okay,
that.
let's put it this way, yeah. The majority of girls don't just cheat.
No, majority.
Oh, okay,
don't.
in that
Yeah.
context,
Right, yeah?
I don't
Don't
think
just.
so. No.
There has to be a.
They have to,
reason.
to
Some
give away
sort
their
of
pum pum. They
connection.
need to have a mad connection.
Whereas a man, as long as she looks good and the vibe is right, he's on it.
You don't even need to know her name.
But it don't mean that he don't
don't
love
even
his
know him.
girlfriend or love his wife or anything. He can just do that
Well,
and disconnect.
Hey, this is gonna sound mad, but it actually makes your relationship a lot better.
I don't know about that one.
Yeah, but in the
Bro, because
okay.
when you go on, if you beat a gal and then you come home like,
But you know what?
you get
though?
me? Like you look at your gal, like you appreciate your girl more. Like you like cool, I've done what I've done, but you look at your gal like, raw, like
home pussy making you feel safe.
you get what I'm saying? There's some idiot like a gal that you just beat if you beat from a rave is making you feel like
But
I've
you know
got
what's-
something good at home.
But you know what it is as well sometimes? It's the de-stressing, innit?
Yeah, de-stress. Yeah, because you got
That's
to
what it is.
You
'Cause
come home and
sometimes
relax.
At home, yeah, pressure. And you're constantly getting the same thing from your wife or your missus, innit? The same kind of conversation, innit? Like kids, school, bills. Like
Yeah,
the same
yeah,
money.
yeah.
Like,
I'm moaning.
the same kind
I said
of
I'm moaning.
conversation. And then you step
And
out.
then pressures as you as a man as well.
And the thing is, you don't even step out like, I'm going to go and do this.
It just happens.
Someone just catches you on a soft spot, innit?
At a right moment. Just like,
Right moment.
man don't plan to go out and shit. Man could just be chilling.
Nah, they plan sometimes still.
Some man plan.
Yeah, 100%. Like I was saying
yeah, man
earlier,
don't really
innit?
plan.
5 man can go out. If there's no females in sight, that's not a good night out.
Yeah, it ain't.
Whereas the
we need to
5
find
girls-
somewhere where there's gal.
5 girls can go out, no man in sight and have a wicked night.
I think man them could do that though.
Nah.
We can.
Unless you're playing poker, I don't know what you're doing, man.
But yeah, man. So what's the conclusion for her?
Yeah,
Just leave him.
I think in her situation, she should leave him because she don't trust
because
him.
she's always gonna be in that
always
clout.
there.
No, she keeps thinking about it. She can't get over that, so she might as well leave to free her
And
mind.
if she
innit?
does take it back, she can't ever bring up that
Nah, but we
situation
can't-
again.
The thing is, yeah,
'Cause
you
you've-
can't get into that thing where when someone makes a mistake, leave them.
Yeah, that's true.
You got to try.
Yeah, but
and
imagine like
18 months ain't a mistake though.
what's that? He's been cheating for
No,
18
do you know what though?
18 months,
One of
bro,
my
that's a
closest
relationship,
friends,
fam.
yeah, broke up with his girl after being together for about, I think, like 6.5 years, innit? And he was cheating in the first year of their relationship. She said she forgave him and whatnot, but they were still beefing all the time, and like she
that's
kept
what
on
I'm
bringing
saying.
it up. She couldn't get over it. She just could
Yeah,
not
the
get over
girls
it.
can't get over it.
And it was frustrating him because it's like he was actually faithful throughout the rest of the relationship.
putting in
Exactly.
work,
Putting
and then
in
you
work.
throw that
Fam,
back at
putting
him.
in
Like,
work.
Let
And
me-
he's still
let
getting
me
penalised for
drop
what
the-
he did in
Let
the
me
first
drop the
year.
maddest bomb before we start doing the bangers, yeah? Because we got to wrap up, yeah? You get more accused of cheating when you're not cheating than when you are cheating. When man out here doing your thing, it's like, yo, you don't hear no noise. Maybe I don't know if it's, maybe you're not caring about the
everyone.
noise. But you see, when you're not cheating and you're constantly and you're hearing like, bro, I'm in my yacht, like I might as well cheat the way you're chatting.
Nah, but
to
you know
man,
what it is,
fam.
yeah? When you're cheating, you're conscious of it, innit? So you try to compensate at home.
Yeah, and you look after
Yeah.
the house a bit more.
Exactly.
So
Yeah,
you
yeah,
can't
yeah.
do
So
it.
you're baiting at
Get
yourself.
extra things,
You're
man.
doing extra things, you know. Like
now
man's
you're
got
not-
his whole head in the oven just a scrub with toothbrush and them.
Yeah.
When you're not cheating, you
Man's all
don't care,
polishing,
innit?
man's all polishing the frame and all of that.
Fam,
Yeah, yeah.
man doing
Cleaning
skirting,
skirt.
boys. You know, washing dishes. There's a dishwasher right there, but you're doing it by hand, you know. You get me? It's mad. Hey, listen.
Bringing
Hey.
her tea in the morning and everything. bro.
He and all of that, but yeah, man. Yeah, we'll wrap
I
that
reckon
one
they
up.
should try and figure it out.
Try and figure out. Listen, if it don't
I'm a
work,
big fan of relationships.
I'm saying
Yeah.
figure it out, but if you're gonna figure it out, don't
don't
Yeah,
put
yeah,
it
but
back
take
in
no
his
baggage
face.
into
You
the
can't.
next. Yeah.
It's not
And
fair,
if you
innit?
do, and you still feel like you don't trust him after a certain period, then you know what, you have to done it and go your
People
separate way
make
and find
mistakes,
someone else.
Yeah, but don't waste his time though. And
Yeah,
then,
don't waste this time.
and then turn around and say, I can't do this. When man's putting in work to try and build back up the, you know what I'm saying?
That's if he's putting him putting in work anyway. He might still be cheating for all you know.
For real.
And real talk, some men just need to stop cheating, man. Seriously.
Yeah, we do, man.
That's it.
What? No, not me. Everyone, innit?
I thought he was just incriminating himself.
Anyway, boom. You're done now. Hashtag DMD podcast.
Yeah.
Thank you for everyone that was listening this week. We're going to get into bangers right now anyway.
Come
so
on.
the people on YouTube, shout out the YouTubers out there. Shout out everyone that's subscribed. Go and subscribe to the channel right now. DMD TV. Boom. Yeah, so shout out you lot. Obviously, everyone else on the pod. Spotify, iTunes, SoundCloud, all of that. Go follow, subscribe to the channels on the podcast over there. What else do you need to do? Social medias, DMD podcast across the whole social media. So go and follow us on there. Go see what's going on, and boom, boom, boom. Yeah. So YouTube that. So we're gonna get into bangers. So who's got their first banger?
Mine.